Welcome. Today is Sunday, February 8th, 9 p.m. Eastern, episode 217 of the Sundering. What do we have on deck for you tonight? Well, we have some geek news and a bacon review. We have some inside info in regards to some Blizzard entertainment news, but don't tell anyone. Welcome to the Sundering. We are your source... Not so much. That's a lie. We shouldn't be a source for anything because we are a destination for shenanigans.
The Sundering is an explicit podcast which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast with your host, Seraphis.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like fat chicks cutting my hair because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rapist.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. This is great. I know they say this, but I don't care.
And Zia.
Hi, Slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
I'm so happy you're back, Andy.
Alright. I'm no hero. I eat my bacon like everyone else, one strip at a time. I'm Seraphis. And I'm...
Hey, Seraphis.
I don't believe you.
Oh, you didn't like my intro?
No,
for
I forgot that I was going to put that on there. Because that's I feel like I'm him.
Well, he's here so he won't get fined. That and he wants to make a deposit in the butt bank. It's Rayfist.
Skittles!
Also,
Is that a jizz joke?
Seraph wants to fucking play his shit.
and
Whatever.
she believes dreams are made in unicorn testicles. It's Zia.
That is definitely a jizz joke.
Unicorn testicles don't exist. Because, in fact, unicorns do not exist.
Like, whatever. Dude, is Ray our fucking guest
Have you
now?
have you ever looked at a rhinoceros? It's a really fat unicorn.
Have you ever looked at...
Fair.
Look at it. Look at it. It's just a unicorn and it was just like, holy shit, we found Twinkies. And just like, nom Twinkies. And now, unicorns turn into rhinoceroses.
Is that like an actual glass Mountain Dew bottle?
Yeah, I found it at Walmart today. I was like, I'm getting this for the show because I work with drunkies. Well, drunkie, and then sometimes plural.
Yeah, I have to wake up early tomorrow, so I don't want to.
Yeah.
I hope you're doing a backup recording, by the way.
Oh yeah, I don't have.
You are?
I hope you are.
No.
Jesus, this show's already gone off the rails. Who do we have in our chat room?
Who do we have in our chat room? There's a lot of people in the chat
Which
room
I am
already.
surprised and I'm excited.
I know.
Kudos to you.
Yes, we took a fucking week off, and I knew you were really concerned about it. And
I'm more concerned. No, everyone
you don't
knows.
like taking time off.
I don't,
but
but
always
it's the
do it
Super
for the
Bowl.
Super
We
Bowl.
always do that. But tonight is the Return of the Walking Dead, so...
Oh, who gives a...
But look at all these magnificent
Bastards.
bastards.
You glorious bastards.
You
so we have Toasty,
glorious,
Posty,
sexy motherfuckers.
every class. Tristan, who I hope is 100% again. I love you, and you're sexy. I'm excited to see you on Wednesday.
She's close to it.
Darden, Fok Bok Bok, Broom, Will, Adam, Left Hit, Adam, Mr. Charns, Battle Panda, Cue Ball, Miss Bim, Valkyr, Kira Carp. That sounds like a Pokemon. Kira Cop, Homebrew Dwarf, and I almost want to say like Dutch, but it's not Dutch. It's
Dutch Rudder.
Dutch Rudder. Dutch Rudder is also.
Oh Lord! And now we lost a listener.
No.
Hey, this
If
thing
you
has a
didn't
microphone.
Actually, we gained one. Never mind. Apparently, we gained another one.
No.
So,
Dan
yeah.
fucking Lanza. Holy shit! I think I missed Dan fucking Lanza.
Wait, how is Dan Lanza? I thought he was working tonight.
Maybe
I
he's
don't know.
listening to us at work.
He should be on the show if he's not working.
We are trying to replace Ray with Dan fucking Lanza.
If you replace me after I spent money on a new microphone and everything, I'll fucking end you.
You can't afford to come and end us.
I'm just saying, Dan.
Right now I
Lanza
can.
is-
I won't pay off my debt. I have my tax return. I'll come down there.
He's kind of a hit with the ladies.
Who is?
Dan fucking Lanza.
I don't believe it.
All right, so
I think
real
that's
quick.
a challenge, Dan fucking Lanza. You need to come back on the show.
All right, let's get the administrative stuff out of the way. Amazon, Newegg, Jinx, and Groupon. We have ads on our site. We ask that you click through them
I
when you're
used it.
purchasing from these websites because it's no cost to you, and it just helps us to pay for our server fees and bandwidth costs. So help us help you. I really don't know how we're helping you, but
and
but
Velvet
we
Dove.
would appreciate that.
Velvet Dove too. I'm sorry, your admin stuff has to take a fucking back seat because Velvet
Sorry.
Dove. I didn't say hi to her.
Either way, help us help you. Also, iTunes and Stitcher rate us 5 stars. It helps people find us. And give us a review. In fact, a lot of you in the past week that we've been off came through in a big way. We got a whole bunch of reviews to read, and they're awesome. So we got Stitcher reviews and iTunes reviews. So good job, people. I'm looking at all of you. I'm pointing
Thank
at
you.
all of you.
Thank you, listeners.
Good
Thank you,
job.
listeners.
I can't wait to read those because some of them are awesome.
Cool.
And of course, if you're listening to us on Stitcher, give us the thumbs up on the app. Make sure you add us to your favorites list. We appreciate all of that. So yeah, administrative crap done.
A word?
That was quick.
Yep. I got a whole lot of beer to drink tonight.
Aren't you in a guild or something?
Yeah, I'm in a really nice guild, and
Shit on Twitter.
So am I.
Oh yeah, you're in there too. That's right. So
No.
I'm in a really nice guild. Yes, you are.
Just
I know you choose to act like you're not in the guild, but Felix have not on the Dalaran server. We are our Alliance side because fuck yes, Alliance. And yeah, we're a fun bunch. We actually are at the point where we stream our raids because we're that fucking ridiculous. And
I see Seraph post that link all the time, and I'm I do not want to listen to him.
I want to point out that Dutch there or Dutch Red or however you want to say it. That is Derry's husband, who I got to meet, who is awesome.
oh, nice.
He's got a badass air hockey table.
I'm so jealous that you got to have brunch with Derry and her husband.
I am only upset that we didn't get to stay there and have an air hockey off.
I don't think I've ever had a thing called brunch. I don't think I'm that fancy.
Yeah, I like Derry.
Well, we really just had breakfast a lot later than we should have.
Okay,
really
that's
what
just
it
called
turned
eating, because you're adults. You don't have to say it's breakfast for dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
Or lunch. I'm in a guild, too. It's called Twisted by Keith Sweat.
Battle Panda's giving me shit on social media, so
Can
you
you
should
like
focus on the
recreate
show.
his voice for me, Ray?
What, Keith Sweat? Oh, I was like, baby, I know.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So nasally.
Can
So
we-
right now that you're back, you can actually do your job for a change.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. I guess.
Good.
Sarah, what the fuck are you drinking? Apple juice?
No, actually, this is Red Hook. This is from Seattle,
Are they a
Washington.
sponsor? Is that what you're doing?
No, I got Red Hook because of the Super Bowl, so we always try and get beer from the cities where the teams are playing, so we got Red Hook and we got Sam Adams beer. So I have Red Hook left because everyone drank all the Sam Adams, and now all I have is...
If I
Red
was
Hook
drinking, I'd drink Pissweiser or Pisswasser from GTA.
Budweiser was horrible. No, but Red Hook is actually, it's not bad. This is called ESB, or ESB. It's like a special, something.
It's ESPN.
I don't know. Whatever.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. It's beer. It's good.
Yeah,
ESPN.
Hey! We are not affiliated with their paywalls at ESPN.
Why? Because they're owned by Disney and will get sued?
No, they have that. I actually, now you just made me think of another Foff paywall. God damn it! I'm gonna have to get.
Uh-oh. He's getting angry over there.
Yeah, I'm getting angry. So yeah,
Which
so I'm
one of
drinking.
you wants to go first?
Well,
Yeah.
I thought you were asking me.
Sarah's going first.
I thought you were
Yeah.
asking me because of the
I
whole
just
beer
asked
thing.
you if you were drinking apple juice. I actually got distracted.
No. So this is Red Hook ESB. It's tasty, and I got after this. This is the last one. I had 2 for dinner, so this is my third, and then I got some Sweetwater, Georgia Brown that I'm going to be probably stepping away for and getting some of that to fill my glass here.
Okay.
Delicious. As for my week, my wife asked me again, why the hell am I not doing the cute girls eating bacon calendar?
Just do it.
I need to do it. So
Be
that
fun.
I
What do
need.
you mean
I
by
need
do it? You need to buy it?
No, she wants me to make a calendar. She gave me the idea. She gave me the idea. Said you should make a calendar with cute girls eating bacon. See, even Ray's into it. He just went, like delicious.
That's into it? I mean, I eat bacon constantly.
Would you get a calendar with cute
No,
girls eating bacon?
I fucking have a phone. I don't need a calendar. I guess...
What if I was in a bikini eating bacon? Would you do it?
I mean, I guess I would buy it to support you, but I wouldn't look at you in a bikini that often. I'm not gonna lie, because everything would get cummy.
What if she? But what if she was wearing like a bacon bikini?
But I have to wear bottoms. I would wear bottoms.
Wow, this just took a real sexy turn.
Somebody pull that quote out and put it into the intro. No, I wouldn't want it around my crotch, dude. I don't. It would smell like worse, you know.
Inside, it smell worse.
Oh, it would get all wafty.
I
No.
guarantee somebody would eat the bacon afterwards too. You know.
So anyway, so there's still plans for Cute Girls Eating Bacon calendar.
Your face says it all.
I feel like we could do a Kickstarter and be like, hey, if you fund the Kickstarter for like $100, we'll send you the bacon bra that Zia had on her fucking nipples.
And
like on her nipple tits and
on her crotchety crotch.
Yeah, and for $125, she'll send you the one that was on her fucking vag.
Yeah.
Like, you know people would pay for that. Maybe, I don't know.
It'd be some like Japanese businessman.
I saw. You know, the Chinese were making bacon in 1500 BC. I'm just going to throw that out there. There's a little bacon fun fact for you. But no, the rest of besides the bacon calendar that my wife was asking me about, I've been playing obviously a lot of Warcraft, raiding with the guild. We are 6 out of 7 heroic. We're working on Imperator for Highmaul, and we're 1 out of whatever. In Blackrock, we got Roll Down.
1 out of whatever.
Yeah. And I played a lot of Disney Infinity with my nephew and my daughter this past week, and it's just so much fun. It's ridiculous how much fun that whole game is, and how much money you could easily sink into it. And Heroes of the Storm. God bless it. I've been playing a ton of co-op mode, Heroes of the Storm.
I saw you on there.
It's literally co-op is just you playing against bots with other people, and
they have that open now.
Yeah, and I've been playing that to try and learn. I've been doing that to learn like different characters, and I'm just having a blast. And I actually started playing Asmodan this morning, and I really like the play style of him. He's just a lot of fun to play.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, I didn't know they had a mode that you could play bots.
Yeah.
Let's do that sometime.
Yeah, like I literally jump in there with a bunch of random people and just play co-op.
Randos.
Yeah.
Randos. I think we should do like a Sundering one. We've been talking about doing shows.
I'm in.
I have the game installed, so
it is a lot of. I've been really enjoying learning some new heroes there, and I got a gift of a tabletop simulator from an anonymous benefactor.
What is that? That says cutie.
It says cutie.
Cutie.
I thought it said footy.
Footy. give me a 40, baby.
Something is afoot.
Something is afoot.
But yeah, so I got the gift of a tabletop simulator from an anonymous benefactor.
Anonymous? It's me, you fucker.
I'm sorry, somebody gave you it?
And I gave you it too if you fucking log on.
You gave it to me too?
Yeah, it's my coming back present.
Ray is Mr. Moneybags.
We should play. I bought Cards Against Humanity, but we should play. Oh my God, there's so many things I want to do with you guys right now. Oh gosh,
that just could go either way.
Yes,
that could be downright filthy.
Thank you. That's so nice of you.
All right, so that's my week. So let's save Ray for the end because he has a lot catching up. So Zia, what about yourself?
Stuff. Yeah, so apparently I need to download a lot of games now. But I've been playing a fair amount of Dota 2, and I really, really like it. And I'm also on a StarCraft 2 kick. Actually, the Sunday Night Showdowns, I played a little bit of the intro stuff to kind of get a feel for the game, and I thought, wow, this is actually kind of badass. So I actually bought the fucking game. Like, the whole thing, like Heart of the Swarm, like the whole fucking shebang. And
so you're playing the campaigns?
Oh, I fucking love it. Yes, I do.
You like the story's pretty badass.
It's so awesome. It's so different. Like, it's so creative, and I feel like I've missed out that I hadn't played the game sooner.
All right, now I fully endorse arcade. You need to get in the arcade of StarCraft too, like not the multiplayer, but the arcade part. And you need to play Star Jeweled. It's Bejeweled.
Yeah, that's Bejeweled. Yeah.
Yeah, you mine resources by playing Bejeweled. That's how you get things, and then you pick things. It's fun.
You remember Super Puzzle Fighter?
Yeah.
Star Jeweled is very much kind of like that, where like after you do so many like combos, like you can like then buy like units to go and send after the other person's base, like sending wave after wave.
That sounds really fun. Okay, I need to check it out. So
I haven't played that since I last played with you, Ray, years ago.
I remember I drank an entire bottle of whiskey playing it with Vic and Logan. I still have the bottle, actually, because it's that Rogue Dead Man whiskey.
Nice.
It's a cool bottle.
Yeah, I really am digging StarCraft 2. I went to the doctor on Friday, and so here's the thing. For those who haven't seen me naked, which is few at this point, I have a tattoo. It's when I'm about 50 or 60, I'm probably going to be like, what the fuck was I thinking? But I don't, whatever, fuck it. But it's a princess from Mario. And anytime I disrobe and go to the doctor, I'm always kind of a little conscious of the fact that there's a game character on my butt, pretty much. And he, like, poked it, and he was like, that's awesome.
What kind of doctor is this?
It was a dermatologist. And when he was like,
that's my kind of doctor right there.
He was like, that's a cool tattoo. I was like, thanks. And then we talked about video games for 30 minutes. It's like, it was awesome.
Yeah,
so I got to nerd out with my...
have a lot of chemistry.
Apparently I do.
You know, my wife got another tattoo. I don't know if I mentioned this.
She really? I didn't know. What did she get?
Yeah, so she got one like on her like upper thigh, hip area,
she got one there.
and then she got like another one that's like basically like right under her boob.
Under boob.
Oh, I have to ask her about that. I'd like to get one there.
Ask her about it. You just go over and be like, let me see him.
Like lift her boob up. I'm gonna need to look at this tattoo, Christina. Yeah.
But no, I've been like and I've been designing a new tattoo that I want to put on my my back shoulder. So
yeah, is it Andy's face?
No,
just this.
Is it like Steve-O? Like he has a picture of himself, like a tattoo of himself on his back.
Actually, I was going to think about using my avatar. I was going to tattattue myself on my shoulder.
Yeah. That'd be really fucking full of yourself right there.
Other than that, I haven't really been playing a lot of video games, at least as much as I'd like to be. I definitely have not played as much Warcraft because, to tell you the truth, when I get onto Battle.net, I've been playing StarCraft and not Warcraft.
Fuck yeah.
So, yeah, I know it sounds really bad, but
no,
yeah,
doesn't sound that bad.
But that's been my week. It's early, I guess, 2 weeks since we haven't been on for 2 weeks. But
Super Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl. Which,
did everyone have a good Super Bowl? Well,
yeah,
I guess more Seraph because
Dave probably cared the most.
Has his party.
Oh, that's right. I had my Super Bowl party. Like I can't. All the pictures, like I tweeted them all out. So if anyone who wants to know, go back to like February 1st. Look at the pictures I posted up on Twitter. But just some of the things that we had. We had beer candied bacon. I had sticky meatballs wrapped in bacon. Cupcakes, homemade chocolate chip cookies. Chicken tenders that some of them were tossed in buffalo sauce, others we used to dip in barbecue sauce.
By chicken, he means bacon tenders.
We had guacamole, salsa. We had pigs in a blanket, but instead of just like small little pigs in a blanket, we used like full-on hot dogs and wrapped them in crescent rolls. It was ridiculous.
Oh my god, that sounds so fat, dude.
Yeah,
dude,
really.
That sounds so fat.
We had cheese pizza. We had an all-meat pizza. I had a bacon and blue dip, which is bacon, blue cheese, sour cream, and chives. Let's see. We had my friends brought over. I'm looking at pictures here. It was Little Smokies wrapped in bacon, brushed with brown sugar, and baked. Someone brought bacon cornbread. So we had a lot of
Jesus Christ. It's a lot of stuff.
There was chips. There was tons and tons of beer. There was a lot of drinking going on. It was a pretty insane, ridiculous party.
I'm sure you're just sitting there having fun. Well, when the Super Bowl kicks off, I'm already on my 9th hour of work because everybody has to work during the game, and I have to open the store. So that's like an 11-hour day for me. It was shitty, but fun at the same time.
So I wound up not making pizzas. I wound up actually going to pick up pizzas, and you'd be proud of me, right? Because I went into the store and I said,
you just threw some money around. You're like, what up?
No. Well, I had ordered it ahead of time, and I went in there and I said, like, do people like give you guys like any tips for takeout? And they're like, no, not usually. So I gave them $10.
Good.
I'm like, here you go.
I mean, it's
Happy
rare
Super
that
Bowl.
they do, but like some people will give money to the guy that made the pizzas and be like, make sure the drivers get this. I'm just like, I make enough tips, so I'm going to give it to the guy that makes the pizzas, but I appreciate the thought.
But yeah, so like I was reading that like takeout, like most of the time people don't tip because it's like
Yeah,
You're
they just
already
feel
paying-
like it's part of their
but
thing.
but I felt like when I walked in there, man, they were like busting out pizzas back there. You could see back there, and I was just
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's every
$10
place.
I'm like, here's
Every
$10.
place.
Just thank you, making this
The,
happen.
the entire time, you can get a read on how like hectic it is by if Dan will take a joke or not. Like, I'll come in and I'll start quoting Red versus Blue, and if he quotes it back, that means we're doing okay. And if not, I'm like, all right, no fucking around now. But so the
getting
Super Bowl
real.
happened. All the playoffs were just crazy. We had like 3 snowstorms since I last was on here.
Yeah,
And
the
every
weather
one
up
of
there's
them-
been really bad.
Every one of them coincides with me working ridiculous hours, and it was crazy. I have a headlight out, and apparently in
Why
Malibu's,
you looked up to your ceiling? Like, I got a headlight out. Do you have
Right.
headlights mounted on your ceiling? Do you have a car like peeking through the roof of your house?
that would be
Get a
really
headlight
fucking
out.
weird. But
You
apparently
can pop a
in-
headlight
in-
out. Yes.
In Malibu's, you
Knock
can't,
yourself out.
You can't just fucking like get in there and do it. You have to actually take like the entire like front part of the thing out.
Or be taken so many different ways.
Whatever.
Z is not
It's
even paying
fucking-
attention.
It's fucking enraging. I've been without a headlight for since Thursday night because I have to.
Sounds
take
like a
it to-
personal problem.
I'd take it to the shop to get it fucking done because I don't have I work all daylight hours.
And by shop, he means Asian massage parlor.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking end you. That's it. It's
Sorry,
decided.
One of my headlights is evil, so I understand. your point.
I'll twist your headlights until it hurts. Which I'm sure is, yeah. So, there's all that. I got a pop filter for my microphone.
Does it
See?
pop?
And it's purple because
Purple.
when I bought it, Dan was just like, I was like, what color do you think I got? And
Well, you
he's
got
just
like a Joker
pink.
theme with the green headphones and the purple
Yeah.
pop filter.
Well, these are my 2 favorite colors. It makes me think of Illidan.
You know, my
That's
daughter
fair.
would try and steal your purple pop filter. She loves purple.
Well, that's awesome.
I was
don't
trying to
let-
figure out if it was purple or not. Mine is courtesy of Will and Tristan. Mine's pink. So
Well, there you go.
Yeah. You can't really. Yeah, you can never see it. I feel like I should like talk with it right.
Bring it up.
here.
I don't feel like
Pick it
you
up.
need to like have it like in the screen.
I bought it. It's getting screen time, fucko.
Jesus Christ.
I just recently, like, I think 2 or 3 days ago, found out what Left Shark is.
Left Shark is fantastic.
Oh,
I didn't
Left
get to wa-
Shark?
I didn't get to watch it. And
It's so awesome.
Chili didn't know either because she doesn't watch football or anything. So I had to show her. Finding clips of just Left Shark on YouTube is very hard because NBC is a bunch of cocks. They're just like, oh, we're gonna take everything down that has anything to do with anything we broadcast.
Yeah, so I told one of my coworkers, I was like, Left Shark is the perfect epitome of the guy at work who fucks everything up, but gets all the credit at the end.
Oh.
No, that's not me. I don't get shit for credit.
That's because you probably didn't fuck everything up.
That's right. I'm fucking amazing. Maze balls. I've been playing WoW. Actually, I just
get a
got
beer.
the epic achievement, like having all your stuff be, I'm guessing 640 and above. And I still haven't run a raid or a heroic or anything.
What the fuck, cheater? How'd you do that?
Buying stuff on the auction house. It's fun.
Not surprised. Not surprised. I can't
I
remember
got
what my
lucky.
item level is, but it's not that high.
Mine's 653. So it's 2 below the raid tier, I think. 653 item level, Seraph. Is that good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I
Good
haven't.
raid with us.
I still haven't stepped foot in a heroic or raid. Just so you know. Boom. But I'm getting sick of not being able to make money on the auction house. Like, I think Warlords has kind of ruined it for me. The whole making gold. The only way I can make gold now is like finding rare pets, like going out and grinding.
You know how I make gold? I send my followers off on missions and let them bring back gold to me.
Yeah, but that's like 100 gold a mission. That's nothing.
It may be nothing, but you keep doing it every day. Like, I wind up pulling in like 500 gold a day just from fucking follow missions.
I'm not sure if they fixed it yet, but if you need a way to get quick gold and you're geared, like I'm guessing Seraph and I are, go do 25-man Trial of the Crusader on Heroic. The trophies that drop are 50 gold apiece, so you get 5 of those, that's 250, and there's about 300 gold worth of vendor stuff in there. So it's a neat, quick way to make like 500-600 gold. Just saying. I'm not sure. They're going to fix it eventually because it is a pretty good way of making... I do it every week. I know. I can see you being intrigued over there, Zia. We should do it.
I wish we would have... we could have used that for just the tip.
Yeah, that was just the tip.
Well, you know what? I just stuck it in a little bit just to see how it felt. Felt pretty good.
Felt pretty good?
Yeah.
Get in there and do work.
Yeah, but like I ran around and got the Firefly that you can get in Zangarmarsh as a rare pack.
It's funny you mentioned Firefly because get in there and do work, that's the quote that I was going for from Firefly.
Get in there and do work.
Yep. All right.
I don't think I have anything else, to be honest.
All right.
Playing GTA online. I don't know. Minecraft for the Xbox One is very smooth. Like graphic-wise.
Does it? Well, I already found Minecraft. Like, I show my age when it comes to Minecraft because, like, whenever I play, it's usually with someone who's about 7 or 8, and they're just like fucking whizzing through the menus and like going, and this is like this is. I have not been able to fucking figure out Minecraft.
It's hard to go from mouse and keyboard to playing with a controller.
Yeah, well, no, in general, like I just can't fucking figure out Minecraft. Like.
Well, I mean, I started out by going in there not knowing what the fuck to do. I didn't know you had to hold down the button to actually mine shit. So I'm just sitting there like hitting stuff and it's not breaking. Why are you so angry?
What? I just said fuck Minecraft. Fucking in its stupid blocks.
I find it fun. So
I find it ridiculous that like half of a toy aisle at Target is taken up with Minecraft crap.
Oh, boo-hoo. You don't have to buy everything, you know.
Well, I don't have to.
Mr. Moneybags.
I just like toys. So, yeah, Spider-Man.
I think oh, look at that.
Yeah. So does that? That's really.
I think that wraps it up. Probably.
It's bobblehead.
Bobblehead. Oh, so now we have a big thing with bacon.
Oh, bacon news.
Yeah.
Bacon, 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 bacon.
All right. So last time we talked about that we had received a copy of When I Grow Up, I Want to Be Bacon, like the book. So Ray probably has not had time to read it, which is fine. But Z and I have.
Yes.
So we are going to give it a fair review. Because if you go out on Amazon, the reviews are by a ton of vegan fundamentalists. And that's what I'm going to call them, vegan fundamentalists.
Yeah.
Just like reviews... railroad this book to no end.
The reviews on Amazon are actually pretty... It's like... It makes me angry. Like,
it's like the entire PETA organization. You did. You were pissed.
I was angry, which we'll go and I'll talk about Foffs later as to why I'm angry.
So this book, When I Grow Up, I Want to Be Bacon, is, in all intents and purposes, what I would say is a kid's book.
Yes.
It's a children's story. It kind of teaches kids kind of where their food comes from, to an extent.
That's fair.
And I actually read it myself, and I also read it to my daughter, who is almost 4 years old. She's actually turning 4 in a couple weeks. And she was like, bacon comes from a pig. I'm like, that's right, bacon does come from pigs. And then, like, it sparked a conversation.
Okay.
That, like, beef comes from cows, and eggs come from chickens.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it sparked this conversation with my toddler. She now kind of understands where our food comes from. course, then she asked, what do we get from horses? And I was like, nothing. You get
Glue.
Horse meat.
I did not go with glue. I did not do that. But so to that extent, I feel that the book worked in such a way that it made my daughter, who is, I would consider a toddler, aware of where her food comes from.
Just so people know, we have a digital version of it. That's why we're not holding it up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we received
Yeah,
the
got
digital
it
version of the book.
because we have the internet. That's
Yeah.
how things should be.
Yeah, the
The
folks were very
internet.
nice. And yeah.
We're not cutting down trees, people. At least we're saving something.
One of the things I thought was very nice about the book was the things at the end.
Oh, the little bacon facts?
The bacon facts.
Was it bacon? Was it written by Seraph?
No, it was like games, like games that a child could answer the questions and things like that. And I did the book convinced me because when I first
I'm gonna link it in the
Okay.
chat room for folks on
the
Amazon.
book convinced me because when I first thought of the premise of it, I thought, oh, that's a little morbid, so I'll give it a shot because I wanted to see how they did it, and they did fine. Like it was fine, and it is nice because it doesn't just say you should eat meat exclusively. It says that you eat your vegetables too, that it's important to eat vegetables and not just eat bacon. And
But it did
cute.
say that bacon makes breakfast better, which is true.
yeah, but it's definitely a kid's book. Like it's one of those things where a kid would enjoy it. It's not something like, I mean, at Andy's reading level it'd be a little difficult, but
Fuck you! I read the Muggsy Bogues autobiography in like 4th grade.
but it's very cute.
They just kept saying, "I'm short and I can shoot hoops." Is that what they kept saying?
Don't remember. I just remember I loved him for some reason. I love the Charlotte Hornets.
I certainly think that it's gotten a really bad rep on Amazon.
It
That's
really
because
had.
dumb
very-
people have the right to write reviews.
A very bad and unfair rap on Amazon. It doesn't glorify slaughtering animals or anything like that, as
fact,
people would have you think on the Amazon site.
Yeah, but there's like other reviews where they said that they should have told kids that that's what they do to pigs, is that they lock them in cages and slaughter them. I'm like, people are sick.
What if they don't do that though? What if they do it a different way?
I mean, well, this is a whole other conversation, but yeah.
I do like to point out that it says, please, like, on their notes, it says, please read this first. A bunch of militant vegans spammed us with their self-righteous hate. So don't even bother reading the reviews unless you enjoy propaganda. Apparently wanting to teach kids where food comes from gives angry vegans the right to call us every name in the book.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. The meat industry is perfect, but there is also a lot of good farmers out there that treat animals with the respect they deserve. Which like I said, I picture, because like I go to the farmer's market and I get my bacon from this farm that is in North Georgia, and I picture like the farmer just coming up beside the pig and like giving him a hug and just like petting him and going shh shh, and then just like pulling out the knife and go shh 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 shh.
I'm not sure if you're helping your cause or hurting it. I just think
They're
that
the person they warned people about.
Just let
feel
it
like
happen.
they're-
Just let it happen.
their line of rationale kind of makes you think that they would be the type, if they're going by this, they would be the type that you have to tell your kids like every single cummy detail about how kids are made. Like, listen,
Okay.
sometimes you don't do it and you just do it on the tits to kind of save it for later.
I don't understand the analogy here, Andy.
I love it. It's perfect. Don't worry about it. That's what I'm here for.
So anyway, the book I feel is a good children's book. It actually, like I said, it sparked the conversation of where food comes from.
Which I think is what they were going for.
I think
at the end of
yes.
the day, that's what they were going for.
I feel the illustrations were fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally wouldn't sit down and read it myself like 50 million times, and I love bacon. But the fact is, my daughter enjoyed it, so I'm probably also going to read it to my son when he's a little bit older. And I think it's a good children's book, and it was fun. So there you go.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
And thank you to Ken and Jessica Skinner for
Yes.
thinking of us and sending it to us to review.
Exactly. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
really?
you, guys.
Somebody actually said.
Yeah.
The author
the author sent
author
it to us.
contacted
Oh, okay.
us. He got in
I'm
contact
sorry
with
for
us.
saying stuff. Then I didn't mean to get in
No,
the
no,
way.
they know we're a little dirty. They don't.
I know,
no.
but I said cummy.
I want to let everyone know, if you want the hardcover, right now it's $12.49 on Amazon. There's only 16 left in stock. And if you click through our link and buy it, I mean, that just kind of helps us
Get
all
like
out.
3 cents. It's awesome.
So, but we were not paid for this review, by the way.
We were not paid for this review.
No.
We got a free copy. Like, the only thing I would say is the things that I didn't like about the book, to be fair, was I didn't like how some of the text was almost like split off into like a whole like white area. It like wasn't integrated with the images in certain circumstances. I would have liked to see that, just from a layout perspective of a children's book. Because like on some pages it seems like they did, and other pages they didn't, and it was just kind of weird.
Okay.
But that's really my big from reviewing a children's book. That's like my big negative I see.
Yeah.
That's really it.
So, with that, then that's all we had for baking news. Now
That
we
is
can kind of get
baking news.
into our show news.
And now I want to hear some bullshit that happened somewhere.
All right. So first up, our show news. Our show news starts with our contest. So first up, our January winner we are about to announce. Our February themes are up. If you go to the sundering.net/contest, or you can go to sundering.net and click contest on our main menu. It is all there. We got over 50 submissions, which is just awesome. Over 50 pictures. It's just absolutely phenomenal.
Very, very awesome. Thank you.
I'm actually almost done updating and kind of laying out the spreadsheet and everything, so I could share that so everyone can kind of keep tabs of where they're at. But our winner for January, with a perfect 25 points, was Besso.
Besso, really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
So she, a close second place was Miller, listener Miller with 20 points. And then Haster had 15.
Okay.
So that was 1, 2, and 3. So thank you all for submitting pictures. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, like, oh, well, these people are so far ahead, I can't catch up. Not true. Not true. What we are doing is you can always go back and send in pictures from the previous months and get points towards your overall total for the annual prize. They just don't count for the current month. So, for example, you only get points for February's themes for the month of February's reward. But you can still submit January pictures if you haven't done that already in order to get points to tally up towards your annual total. So there's still a chance that anyone can catch up and jump in there for the big annual prize, which is pretty substantial right now. Our annual prize... Well, first of all, for our February prize, our February prize pack is going to be a $10 Amazon gift card and 1 month of Ask Mr. Robot Premium. And we're making it a little bit easier, so there's only 10 themes this month. But our annual prize pack is 60 days Warcraft game time, $20 Jinx gift certificate, a Warcraft mount of your choice from the Blizzard store, a Warcraft battle pet of your choice from the Blizzard store, $20 Battle.net gift card, and a $20 Steam gift card. That is our current annual prize pack.
Is that over 100?
That is over $100 worth of stuff for our annual prize pack. And
it's
this
only
is
February.
It is only February.
Because they're probably going to grow.
So February's prizes, like I said, is $10 Amazon gift card and 1 month Ask Mr. Robot Premium. The themes are posted up on the website. Just email in your pictures. It's 1 picture per theme. You can't double them up. And then there's also a way to earn bonus points, so make sure you take a look at that, because that's what Besso did, and that's how she got some bonus points. So congratulations to
Besso, and thank you. Do we want to announce the winner of the henchman, or the art for the henchman cards? Or do we just want to do that on Twitter? Or do
well, he's already announced who it was. Like, was it Broomfondle and Homebrewed?
Homebrewed, yeah.
Yeah. So he announced that up on our last show. We have the art now, and we will be sending that out on Twitter. We got that kind of late, so we will be sending it out. and copy in Homebrewed and Broom Fondle.
I can do that right now, actually, while we continue with the news.
Well, look at you. Just think you're all that in a bag of chips.
Oh, but I am.
All right. So actually, Zia, so this next item is probably something that I want to get your feedback on. I feel like it has to be brought up because this is just such an iconic movie, and it's getting rebooted, and that's Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is getting rebooted, and the cast is all women. And the women who are going to be playing are going to be Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy, Leslie Jones, and Kate McKinnon.
Yes.
Now, personally, I don't care that it's all women. I don't care. I know some people are like, oh, this is ridiculous. Or, like, some people have made it into a thing when I haven't seen it be a thing that it's all women. My big thing is the only two people out of this cast that I actually know of that I think are good fits are Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy. I think they'll both do a very phenomenal job. The other two I know nothing about because I don't watch Saturday Night Live, the new ones, religiously enough to know how good they are. Like,
That
I
would
don't
be a
know.
good thing then, if they're not all four of them are known then.
I mean, but they're all like, except for Melissa McCarthy, they're like all Saturday Night Live alums. Or like Leslie Jones and Kate McKinnon, I have no idea anything about. I've never really watched them, so I kind of like, I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna go. But I like Melissa McCarthy. I think she's funny. Kristen Wiig, I think, is pretty funny as well. So I think they will do a good job. I just don't know about the other two. That's my thoughts.
I like that it's a fresh take. And I think, and you're right, I'm with you. I don't know enough about Leslie Jones and Kate McKinnon to make a judgment call. I think Melissa McCarthy's hilarious, and I really like Kristen Wiig as well. And they're proof that women can be funny, because I think sometimes girls kind of get a bad rep. But it is kind of like, what was it? I was reading a review actually a while back when Dumb and Dumber 2 came out. And you have these like rose-colored glasses you always look through when you look at these movies that came out in our childhood and you grew up with them and you're very nostalgic towards them. And they were kind of shitty movies. But like they're awesome. Like you have so much attachment to them and like it's there, but like Dumb and Dumber. But like Dumb and Dumber 2, it's like you just can't seem to recapture that nostalgia. And
That
so
magic of the first
that
one.
magic, there's something about it. Like I wonder if they're going to be able to capture it in the same way. So I'm cautious. I'm excited though. I appreciate them even taking the risk though. So.
Well, they always rehash these movies, though. That's all that ever happens anymore.
So, do you know anything about like some of like the actresses that I don't know really anything about, the Leslie Jones or Kate McKinnon?
I personally don't.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. See, I'm only familiar with the other two, and like I feel they'll be all right. In fact, Bill Murray actually threw support behind McCarthy and Wiig as his like choice like a while back. For who he would like to see in an all-female cast of
I'd love to meet
Ghostbusters.
Bill Murray. He seems like such a fascinating fellow.
You know, Bill Murray doesn't have an agent.
I've heard that. I mean, do you think that's true?
No, it is absolutely true. He is one
Of course
of
it
the.
is.
He is one. I think one of only two major Hollywood actors who does not and refuses to have an agent.
Who's
The
the
other
other
one's
one?
me.
I don't know who the other one is, but I remember reading that like Bill Murray is probably the most well-known though.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't like him. Refuses.
I would see either Harrison Ford or
I'm pretty sure.
the dude
bet
who
you Ford
fucking
has one.
played the dude who fucking played Neo, Keanu Reeves. I could see him not having an agent too because he's so low key. Like I feel like he would pick and choose.
So, anyway, so Ghostbusters getting rebooted, all-female cast. I am 50% on board because I know 50% of the actresses. So
I need to see like a trailer or two.
I need to like see the other two in some Saturday Night Live skits before like I could really like
Use the internet.
well,
To the internet.
But Saturday Night Live is NBC, so NBC doesn't like their stuff up on
I know.
YouTube.
That's why I'm saying use the internet, not use YouTube.
I see what you did there. All right. So other big news. So AOL shuttered a ton of joystick-related sites, including Massively, and WoW Insider was one of the casualties. And I know that a lot of people threw hate at AOL's direction, and which is probably valid or not valid for whatever reasons. I know people are very attached to some of the content in these websites. And I'm sure AOL had some business choice that they had to make. Probably because they don't have enough money to support these sites. But what it looks like they're doing is they're kind of rolling joystick into their Engadget website, which I do read. At least some of their articles. Some of their articles are good, some of them are crap. But anyway, so a lot of people kind of were upset when they saw that WoW Insider and Massively kind of were dying. But WoW Insider was kind of reborn as Blizzard Watch, and Massively is reborn as Massively OP. Now, both of them kind of took slightly different paths to getting back up and running. Blizzard Watch, which is at blizzardwatch.com, went the Patreon route and was looking at getting max funded at about, I think it was $13,000 a month. So currently people are spending about $13,000 a month. It's like 2,000 supporters, 2,000 plus supporters are spending money each month to keep Blizzard Watch up and running. Massively decided to start a Kickstarter where they were looking for $50,000 for some funding to get the site back up and running. And they actually hit that, and they still have 26 days left on Kickstarter. I personally like how Massively's doing it from a business sense, because I feel that way Blizzard Watch is doing it, they're going to have to come up with alternate revenue stream, because if people either decide they don't want to fund it anymore, they could start losing some of that monthly revenue that they may be trying to rely on, so they're going to have to offset that some way.
Yeah, I'm curious how they're going to sustain that.
Look, it's amazing.
I sound
Absolutely
like
amazing.
I feel like I'm throwing hate at them, and I don't want to do that.
Look, I think it's amazing. I think the community support is absolutely amazing. Good on both of these sites on getting back up and running, both different directions. I just think that to sustain a site, to keep it up and running using Patreon is risky, and I'm hoping that they have some alternate means to create revenue, because it could fall apart pretty quickly with how Patreon works, because it's money taken out of people's account every month. So eventually someone may say, I don't want to subscribe basically to this content anymore. Whereas Kickstarter is a one-time purchase basically. So it's going to be interesting. So same thing with Massively. So Massively's going to have this initial influx of cash to get their site up and running. So I'm going to assume that they have an idea of how to keep it up and running after that.
Sure.
So both are it's very interesting. Both have taken two completely different ways of getting their sites up and running. And I'm just going to be kind of curious, because I have read both. Obviously, I used to read WoW Insider. I read Massively, and I'm just very curious about where they go from here. So
I don't want to throw shade at either, especially as we try and get our own thing going. It's not nice, and I know how difficult it is.
No,
I'm with you in this curiosity of the Patreon. I'm really curious to see how that's going to work.
Me too, even though I don't read.
Well, I'm curious. What are they going to offer me that another website couldn't, that I'm not paying for? Let's be blunt. If I'm going to pay for a service every single month from this website that's news related, couldn't I get my WoW news somewhere else? What makes me paying for it any different? I don't mean that as a shade. I don't mean that in a shitty way. It's a genuine, I hope whatever they're gonna do is gonna help them sustain that. So
it's going to be interesting. It really, and like I said, Massively is going to deal with a very different problem. They're going to have this influx of cash to be able to pay writers, get their website up, and then after that cash is gone, then what? What are they going to do?
I guess advertisement, right? That's how they get their money. I mean, isn't that how you would get your money?
Either that, or they'd have to set up kind of like a paywall type, where some articles are behind a paywall, maybe. I don't know. Like there's different ways you can do things, or offer something as like a service. But I mean, there's different ways that you can run a business like this, and I'm just really curious because ad revenue is not a lot of money.
As we find, as a website.
I mean, a lot of people always say like, "Oh, these websites they make a ton of money through ad revenue," and the answer is no. You really don't. You don't make a ton of money through ad revenue.
Because there's a thing called ad block people use.
Exactly. So I mean, so advertisements don't necessarily do a lot. Now I know that ad block plus, there's a deal with like some of the major like ad distribution services like Google and whatnot, but yeah, I mean, ads don't bring in a lot of revenue. You'd have to get like sponsorships. So if they're getting sponsored by companies, perhaps to get their products out, like their name out, things like that, then it's a whole nother story. So like if a company said, "Hey, we want you to sell our mouse on your site and through your podcast. We'll give you 5 of these to give away, and we will give you $10,000." Then that's one type of service that they could offer is paid sponsorship.
Yeah.
But that's hard. It's really hard to do things like that. And it goes for both of them, for Massively. So a lot of times, companies like AOL, they will have like these news sites that will have the articles like Joystick and Gadget, but will have some way of pointing people back to like more of their paid subscription or services to where they get money to where they can ultimately fund these things. That's usually the way some of these sites work. So I'm curious to see how these things work out. I hope them all the best. Because this is what these people love to do, was write about the games that they love to play. So good luck to them, and I hope things work out. And I'm just from a business-minded standpoint, I am curious what they do next.
Yeah, we'll be waiting.
Word.
Right. So.
Oh, and just to, I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. I'll be
Full
honest,
House.
like WoW Insider, I have not read in like the past year. The article that I used to read was their Death Knight class column, and I used to disagree with it all the time, and I was just like, I'm done. I can't do
It
this.
doesn't sound like you disagreeing with something.
So I was just like,
agreeing with something? Oh.
I'm like, F this, I'm done. But like I said, like I've talked to several of the WoW Insider writers. We're friends with some, like Maticus, Loader.
Yeah.
I mean,
Very
these are
nice
people who we've known, or who used to write, and I'm not sure if they're all coming back, but wish them best of luck. Them and Massively. Good luck to you guys. Now, I want to. That being said, I want to kind of rewind that to a thing of show news that I want to bring up.
Should have brought this up sooner, actually.
You probably should have.
Right. And then I was like, oh, yeah, we haven't done this thing.
Yeah, so Catalyst, who Zia and we founded, and we have some of the best content creators out there.
Yeah, we really got lucky. I don't really know what the fuck you all saw in us, but...
But we have joined forces with D20. We are forming up D20 Catalyst Entertainment. Catalyst Game Media is the video game arm of that, so Catalyst Game Media isn't going anywhere. We are working on bringing in more video game related content, more gaming content in general. So that is happening. So stay tuned to catalystgamemedia.com and d20crit.com as we start combining and merging things. And actually, Will from D20 Crit, A Bit of Geek and Nerdery, Demoralizing Shout, me and him are actually going to be on Twisted Nether tonight to talk about this a little bit more.
Oh, ass fuck. I wasn't invited.
Ass fuck. That's why you weren't invited.
That's why you weren't invited, because we know that you don't like ass fucking.
Yeah. And you would say it constantly. You can't say it on that show.
I guess this means feminine hydra don't want me.
Well, yeah, you have a dirty mouth.
Filthy. Absolutely filthy. So, yeah.
Constantly just put your butt on camera, too. It's really weird.
Adam asked in the chat room, actually, a very, very good question. One of the things we're really needing, because we're throwing our hat into the ring here, we're being very daring and going to start doing these things, is we could use writers. We could really use writers, and we would really like streamers. Not peeing, but...
Come on!
Awesome.
That's the best thing I'm good at.
But we could use writers, and now that we actually have
not just writers. I mean...
Well,
in general, if you are interested, honestly, if you are interested in video gaming content and creating video game content or being involved, honestly, right now the best way is you can go ahead and email me directly. You can email me at dave@catalystgamingmedia.com and also include Heather at catalystgamingmedia.com. Me and Z and I, we will listen to any and all ideas. Which
Got an idea.
Well, good. We want to hear it. We want to hear all the ideas. So if you want to be involved, go ahead and contact us.
I don't use email though. So
or actually, you know what? If you want to get in touch with both of us, you could just send an email to info@catalystgamingmedia.com and it'll hit both of us. So completely forgot we have that.
Dan fucking Lanza brings up a good point that some people can't write. That's true.
Yeah, if you can't write and all you can do is talk,
maybe you should do a podcast.
And if you can't talk and you can't write, but you can do video, we have stuff for you too. So we can't pay you anything though.
We are not there yet.
So
we are not a sustainable model right now.
Yeah, no, not true. Our sustainable model is that we have no sustainable model.
Well, there's World of Podcasts.
It's not profitable.
Now.
Well, I'd like to hear that after I sink like $1,000 into it.
You just have random people that are staying at the hotel being like, "Are you guys giving stuff away? Can I come?"
All right. So that's what's going on with Catalyst and D20. So stay tuned for more information as that continues to develop. But that is official.
And we're excited. And we're excited as fuck. Yeah.
All right, on to some video gaming news. Blizzard Insider Info. So, there was this article I came across, which was interesting because this is by a guy who contributes to the Yahoo Finance column. And he has a source inside Blizzard who had some, like, insider info.
Oh, shit. Insider trading?
I don't know if it's insider trading.
That's the first thing I thought of for some reason.
But some of this information was interesting. So first up, the next StarCraft 2 game is already done, ready to go, but the release date is still yet to be settled, and the current time window ranges from April to June. I believe it, personally. The game was pretty much seemed finished at BlizzCon. They probably just kind of need to wrap a bow on it, get some box art out, and start pressing the discs.
That's gotta feel good. And I'm excited now because I know all about... Well, I don't know all about StarCraft, that's for sure.
But no, so this is supposed to be the end. So April to June, that seems feasible, considering everything else that we know. I'm probably going to guess closer to June now. Is my guess.
Okay.
Because there's rumor that the next Hearthstone expansion is slated for April. So I don't think that they would release StarCraft 2 and Hearthstone at the same time. I think they'd stagger it a little bit.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Fuck it, let's have an amazing quarter. Release them all at once.
No, because then they don't want their next quarter to look like a piece of shit.
It won't. They'll be like, hey, you see all that shit we did last quarter? Fucking expect more than that.
Now, and then one of the other interesting items was Overwatch's business model. They said is still in flux, and by what they mean by that is, it sounds like they're unsure whether they're going to do free to play or pay for expansions, and they're not sure how you're going to get to play the heroes. So it sounds like they're looking at a lot of different models. Whether do you pay for the game up front, and then you can pay to unlock heroes, or do you get the game for free? And then you have to pay to unlock heroes, and you have to pay for expansions. So
I'd rather it just be like StarCraft's model, where you pay for the game and like you're done, and then you play it, and then there's an expansion. I don't know. I'd rather have it that way.
They'd probably go with whatever's more profitable. which might be
which is probably paying for unlocking heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
which isn't bad though, because like I only route roll with one hero anyways. Usually, I'm usually like a one character guy.
I tend to be the same way. I get really good at one person. I'm like, okay, fuck it. Like,
you see, that's the way I usually am. But then Heroes of the Storm, like I was reading about how like the ranked play, like the person that you're good at could potentially be voted down, so you have to pick someone else. So I started thinking like, oh, I should probably get good with like 3 characters.
Well, I'm not fucking playing ranked play, so.
right.
Well, I'm probably not either, but if the time ever arises, I want to be prepared just in case.
Yes.
Oh, I'm a planner. I like to plan ahead. That's just the way I am.
Notice this.
Not me.
You're a planner? No.
That's what I do. I try and look ahead to make sure that... But all right, so Overwatch's business models looking ahead. I would actually like to pay for the game up front.
Yes.
And that come with some base characters, and then I wouldn't mind paying for an expansion that unlocks more characters with new maps.
That's how I feel about it. I would be fine with that.
I would be okay with that model.
A down the road expansion, not like a DLC. Like
So like let me pay like $60. Let me get the full game. Let me get like all like 20 characters or so, and then you know what? Like a year down the line, let me pay like $20-$30 for the expansion, which comes with like 5 new maps and like 4 or 5 new characters. That's my feelings on it.
When are we getting into that beta? That's what I want to know.
It's a good question.
Me and that beta.
Am I gonna get in before you, Seraph?
You motherfucker. The other interesting bit of news was that World of Warcraft has quadrupled its art outsourcing, which is the bottleneck for getting the game finished. And I don't doubt that, because if you look at Draenor, the amount of art assets they had to create, including redoing models, the amount of art that needs to go into that just seems astounding to me. And if the Warcraft team is only like a few hundred people, like I'd almost think that like a third of that would need to be art just in order to create the amount of art assets they need in time. So I believe that they have quadrupled their outsourcing to outside groups and companies to get art done in a timely fashion. But they also said the next expansion is almost feature complete. So all the new features of the next expansion, so maybe we're only going to get one more raid tier. Maybe, rumors are true that like once 6.2 comes out, Tanan Jungle, we get to the last raid tier, we may see a new World of Warcraft game sometime in 2016.
Oh shit.
I mean, thoughts? Art?
I
feel like he is zoning out.
No. It's not that at all. I think that after how long it took to release an expansion with Mist, that they're not going to wait as long in between games now for Warcraft. I would agree with the 2016. I would agree with it. Because, God bless it, it felt like it never ended.
Well, we didn't see Warhammer for like a year.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they're going to repeat that this time around. I could easily see something in 2016.
Though
it honestly, seems too soon, but then again, it doesn't really bother me.
But at the same time, like now with like Overwatch on the horizon and me getting into Heroes of the Storm, like I'm almost thinking like, if there was a lag between expansions, I wouldn't necessarily mind that much because I got some other stuff to play here from Blizzard. I got some content that I got to get through.
That's a good problem to have then.
Ray, what do you think?
Well, now we have some stuff that you own.
Yeah, Ray, 2016. Do you think?
I guess if you guys are thinking that, then sure. I don't look that far ahead. I'm not a planner. You know that.
All right.
Dark Age of Camelot. Yeah.
All right.
I played that game. It was fun.
All right. So next piece of news. So that's from the insider stuff. We have a little piece of StarCraft news that was interesting that I read on Ars Technica. Is that Blizzard released Warcraft assets for StarCraft 2 modders.
Oh yeah,
So
I
this
saw
is
that.
so this is interesting because in one of our previous episodes, Zia, you and I talked about that there was a group recreating Warcraft 3 in StarCraft 2. So Ray, you were out for that episode, but there's a group creating Warcraft 3 using the StarCraft 2 engine. And now Blizzard just happens to release the assets to be used in StarCraft 2.
I bet those people are pissed.
But
Might help 'em.
Yeah, exactly.
It would probably help them, but it would have been probably a whole hell of a lot easier if they just fucking done it.
So,
Sure.
so we may see that group finish Warcraft 3
That
and
would be
StarCraft
sweet.
2.
I would love to play that because the whole only thing that's stopping me right now is the fact that the graphics are just not up to par now. You know. So StarCraft 2 would look amazing.
I would love to play Warcraft 3 in an engine that can run on my current computer. That would be fantastic.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Doesn't it run on like DOS or some shit?
Warcraft 3, I don't even remember, but Warcraft 3, I loved Warcraft. Warcraft 3's story was amazing. So, Zia, did you play Warcraft 3?
Not all the way through, no.
So yeah, if that's where like I fell in love with the whole Lich King storyline. So like if they can do it right, like I highly recommend you playing it. It's such a great story.
Even if you don't want to play it, there's a video of somebody just playing the lore scenes and everything. It's I literally sat in my bed for 6 hours and watched it. It was amazing. The story's great.
You know, to that point, right? I actually was at work and I had to do a whole bunch of data entry stuff to plug in some numbers because one of our databases like died on us, and we had all this data stored in Excel spreadsheets and we had to get it loaded. And
sounds fun. You're making
so what I did was I loaded up exactly what you're talking about, and I watched that while I was doing the mindless data entry stuff, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I got all my lore from that. Like, I was like, I didn't know that. Shit, that's sweet. Hey, what the fuck are you gonna do?
So, I'm gonna hop back to Warcraft for a minute. So, we talked about, having just one more raid. And Dearden says that he says 2 tiers are not acceptable to him from an expat perspective. Do you feel that there should be more than 2 raid tiers?
I mean, how many were there for like the? I don't even remember
for vanilla.
Well, no, I mean just like the progression. There's so many. It seems like
Well, let's think. For vanilla, there was Molten Core. Then there was Blackwing Lair. Then there was AQ40. And then there was Nax, which rarely anyone got to. So there was 4. And then you got to Burning Crusade, and then you had Karazhan, and then you immediately jumped into like Grol's Lair. And then you had Serpent Shrine Cavern and TK.
Yeah.
And then you had the Black Temple, so that's the 3rd tier.
And then Sunwell.
And then Sunwell, which was the 4th tier.
And a lot of people didn't even see some of that, right?
No, I don't think we saw Sunwell. Like I think maybe we might have stepped
I never
there,
did.
But
I mean, I did way after the fact when you were completely for it. But
then Lich King. Then you had Nax. Then you had Ulduar. Then you had Trial of the Crusader, and then you finally had ICC, and then they put out the Ruby Sanctum, which let's not really count that, but. I mean, but that was like 5 essentially.
Yeah.
And then you had Cataclysm, which then you had Bot and Blackwing Descent, so that was 1 tier. And then what was the next one after that? The next one was I'm drawing a complete blank. And then after you had something else, but then we went to
Dragon Soul.
Yeah. I'm completely spacing on what the other one was, and it's pissing me off.
The Throne of the Four Winds.
Throne of Four Winds was on the same level as the one. Damn it! All the hell.
After about Wrath, everything starts to fucking run together for me. I don't know the difference between shit. Yeah. After about Wrath, I don't even remember the names.
Oh, yeah. Firelands. Firelands. That's right.
I couldn't tell you the name of any of the bosses past Wrath, maybe. Like I honestly, I just don't fucking.
Yeah, Cataclysm had 3, and then Mists of Pandaria had. Let's see, it was like the Heart of the Swarm and Mogushan. That was 1. Then you had Throne of Thunder, and then you had Siege. So they had 3. So 3 seems to be the standard there. But the question is, if an expansion only had 2, and you got another expansion out sooner, is that worth it, or is that them just trying to grab more money?
I'd rather
less. Who knows?
No, I'd rather see 3 and an expansion come out a little later, but not Siege of Orgrimmar later.
Fair point.
See, this stuff affects like you guys as raiders. I'm just like, I look at it as like, it takes me like, I still never finished all the Mists of Pandaria achievements I wanted to.
No, I didn't either. I don't raid nearly as frequently as I used to.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, just achievements in general, like, across all parts of the expansion.
Yeah,
so,
well, you're an achievement whore.
Yeah, so like, that's how I looked at it. So, like, I was actually, like, kind of freaking out, like, oh shit, this game's coming out. Like, I need to finish some stuff up. But that's me. I'm always the fucking contrarian when it comes to this shit.
Alright, and the last point of news for Warcraft is Blizzard had their Q4 earnings call where they said that from November, when they announced they are up to 10 million subscriptions, to the end of 2014, they said they are holding steady at 10 million subscriptions.
Good for them.
So there you go. I still expect that number to go down. I bet you after their Q1, I think that their numbers will go down.
I think it will too.
Yeah. Doesn't
How much
always happen?
Do you think
it'll 1 million?
You think it'll go down 1 million?
I think it'll go down to about 8.5.
You think 1.5 million they'll drop?
Excuse me. Yeah, I think it'll be 8.5.
I'm actually leaning towards where Ray is. I think it'll probably drop.
It's because I'm fucking right.
Look at you in your basketball shorts in the middle of winter.
I'm in my fucking room. I'm not outside.
You're fucking your sweaty balls.
Well,
Sweaty balls.
She gotta do that.
All right, it's time to get on to the best part of the fucking show. Enough news. Enough.
Time for some rage.
Cutting it off.
All right, Foffs, do it.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
One of the days we need to have cutscenes so that when one of the hosts gets up in a very unprofessional way.
What do you mean? That was Mike.
You won't notice.
I was fucking muted. Shut up.
All right, you big fucking baby. I was talking about.
Whoa. Whoa! I had to get another.
Junior here fucking shows
Look,
up after being gone for 2 weeks and
I
thinks he owns the place. This is bullshit.
I need to get another beer.
Yeah, you better fucking shake your Gatorade, you dick. Fucking one of y'all do a Foff now.
Foff to Zia for being a fush.
Ray, is that your riff
said
off?
it.
No.
No. That's you only get one Foff tonight.
Oh, you
You
fucking
bastard.
put cats
That's
on
all
things?
you get.
A fucking Seraph gets 7 every night.
I got a lot of rage.
Yeah, see? I guess Foff to the fact that my mom actually has to worry about getting measles because of all these fucking idiots out there.
That's only California. That's it.
I know, but it still worries me. Oh, Kitty, behind you.
Oh, this Aria. Hi, Aria.
Your Aria looks like my Chloe.
Meow. Meow.
My Chloe
It looks like Rai Rai.
Actually,
Rai
your
Rai.
Aria looks a lot like my cat.
This is what she does, by the way.
God, it's so gross.
It's all she does is like
Ew.
in the middle of the night.
Just licks you.
I stole your cat, Sarah. Actually, It's the
My
same-
cat does not lick us. She is evil.
This is what I mean. Like middle of the night.
That's so fucked up.
I know, I would hate it.
Constantly.
I would
In the middle, it'll be like 3 a.m, and she'll.
There's a licking
She'll get on my
pussy
pillow.
here joke here.
Oh God, I know, right?
For those of you who are downloading this,
Oh,
for those of you downloading this right now on video,
She's
Zia's cat just jumped up onto her lap and started licking her arm.
Yes, she licks my hair in the middle of the night.
It is so
Disgusting.
fucking weird.
It is disgusting. I'll wake up and it'll be like, oh God, it's so.
You
gross.
you are like one. If you weren't married, like I feel like you were like one step away from being the crazy cat lady, just like throwing cats at people as they come to your door.
What? I'm just gonna copy people's Foffs and pretend like I'm.
All right. Well,
Yeah, that's all I had. Fuck that. Fuck those people.
Zia.
Yeah, you know what? Since we were on the subject of the very, very nice book that was sent to us, I want to say fuck off to people who try to get books banned. It really makes me irate. And if you would have asked me this last weekend, I probably would have been a lot more fired up about it because I was angry over it. But just, it's bullshit. Like, just the idea that if you don't like an idea in a book, that it should be silenced is absolutely outrageous. Banning books is wrong. Banning books is a bad thing.
You know who did that? Nazis.
Yeah,
you make a face, but it's true.
No, I know.
I mean, we're not calling people Nazis, but that really is what they did, and so
Just saying that's who also banned books.
Yeah, they
Nazis.
did. But we're not calling people Nazis, guys. Just to make that clear, Sarah, fucking motherfucker, you're killing me here.
I'm just making a correlation that people who want to ban books, another group used to ban books, and that group was called the Nazis.
Off to people who want to ban books. Sarah, it's your turn.
Fuck Nazis.
Fuck Nazis.
No. So off to Comcast. So here's the thing. So we have this whole triple play bundle bullshit. All right. And my wife was like, we don't really use the phone anymore. Let me call to see what it's going to take the phone off. Well, they said that it was going to cost us more if we unhooked the phone and we just kept internet and cable.
What?
Which just seems stupid. It seems stupid, but it would cost us like $75 more a month not to have the fucking phone. So my wife was like, don't do anything. And so she hung up on them because she had a work call. So she called back and wanted to get more details on this. And this person was giving them details about like how much it would be, all the different prices. And they're like, do you want to do anything? And my wife's like, no, don't do anything. Leave the account alone. Well, later that day, an email comes through because all the emails for the account changes and stuff come to me. I saw an email where they added service, added $100 technician installation fee, and then added like another $75 for equipment. I called up and I'm like, what is this? They're like, oh, well, you unhooked your phone line. I'm like, no, my wife said not to do anything to our account. Don't do anything. And what they took that was, when they heard don't do anything, they heard, oh, let's unhook the phone service. Plus, let's charge them money for a technician to come out there and basically unhook it.
Did a technician ever actually show up?
No, I called. I'm like, I want this.
Oh
I want
God.
you to put everything back the way it was. And I'm still not 100% sure it is the way it was. And
God, those people are fucking crooks.
And I'm not actually going to be able to tell if it was fixed until the current billing cycle is over. So, I may have another FOF for next week's show because our billing cycle is up, I think, tomorrow. So I should find out.
They're gonna rename your account to Cutbag Dave.
Oh, let them do that because where other people may just like, write into like an art, like some website like Ars Technica or whatnot about their little issue. I got a little platform here. I got my little soapbox. That's the show. And I'm going to use the power of the internet to destroy them. I will destroy them. That's what I'm going to do.
I agree.
And I'm going to do that while I'm using the internet to destroy them. Their internet I will use to destroy them. So, fuck you. So that's my FOF with Comcast. And also, I'm really sick of fucking paywalls. And paywalls as in right now. So on my RSS feed, I get news from ESPN. Well, in their RSS feeds, they mix in some articles. I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. I'd like to read this. I click on it.
Has the insider thing next to
It's
it.
the fucking ESPN insider bullshit. Oh, pay for this article. I'm like, fuck you. I don't want to pay for your fucking opinion on shit. I don't want to read. I don't want to pay someone for their fucking opinion. I could go read someone's opinion anywhere on the fucking internet. I could do a search like, what do you guys think that the 49ers should draft in the first round? I could go and do a web search on that and find like 100 goddamn articles. I don't need to pay you fucking $10 a goddamn month.
You don't want to hear Mel Kiper Jr.? Come on.
Fuck Mel Kiper.
What about Todd McShay?
Todd McShay can go up his butt.
Who are you talking to?
Mark is over here going, I can hear Dave all the way from over here. What is he bitching about?
ESPN Insider. I hate paywalls. I hate any paywall. Like
I always see the thing next to it that says the Insider thing. I never click on it.
Here's the thing. You know what? All I ask is that you don't put paywall articles in my RSS feed. If I don't want to pay,
how else are they going to get to you?
I don't fucking know, but they're not going to get it to me that way. That's for sure. They can go fuck themselves.
Along with Comcast.
Fucking paying for people's opinion.
My dad got like the better internet, and it's gone like up like it's double the speed or whatever. It's ridiculous. I'm so happy with it.
And on the topic of ESPN and paywalls, so I won my fantasy football league. Great, right? Yeah, fantastic. They sent me an email saying congratulations on winning your fantasy football league. To congratulate you, we are going to give you $20 off $100 spent on our store.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to spend $100 at the ESPN store to get $20 off.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Whatever.
Fuck you, ESPN.
They're not going to give people money for winning a league that they didn't pay for.
Well,
I'm just saying, like, you can't expect them to. I mean,
you can't expect me to go spend $100 in their store.
No, they shouldn't have sent you anything to begin with. I mean, it is insulting, but
it would have been better off saying, "Hey, we're going to give you a $5 gift certificate credit to our store."
No, because
if that's the case, I would have.
How many people?
It doesn't matter. But the fact is, I would have spent more than $5 in our store then.
Well, yeah, I understand.
The difference is in the wording. You say we're going to give you $5 credit that you can use in our store for whatever.
You have to spend a certain amount.
Well, no, not even spend a certain amount. No,
that's what's going to come in.
But what they're doing is saying you have to spend $100 for us to give you $20 off. That's bullshit. Fuck you.
I mean, yeah.
Fuck you.
Ooh, we got a special weather alert. Freezing rain.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's courtesy of Wisconsin.
Yeah, really. What the fuck?
Yeah. We have a lot of Foffs.
Okay,
this
so
fucking show.
All right, Rick and Morty Foff.
Rick and Morty.
Okay.
Hello, Sarafist, Rayfist, and Zia. It's Rick and Morty here for a quick Foff. I know it's been a couple of weeks. We're all kind of busy and chaotic. Hope everybody's year is going well so far. Let's see. Lots of stuff has been happening. Finally, it fucking works. I finally got another office assistant junior shite, so I can do my own fucking job a little bit. And so props to that. Happening 2.5 months later, so I've got so much work to do. It's not even funny. Props to my mistress, of course, who isn't a bum who takes my underwear anymore. But I got my collaring was last month. My collaring, which is something special. That's when you're completely that one person's submissive or slave, whatever you want to refer to it as. And that's really been special. So that's happened. Game wise, not a whole lot. I started playing Tiny Death Star on my phone, which is a bit of a time waster, but it's good fun. Like Tiny Towers, but on Death Star. I was playing Age of Empires, Castle Siege, but it's a little bit boring and tedious. You don't get very far without paying money. What else? That's kind of it. I've been hoping to get back into WoW a little bit, but stuff's just not planned out that way this past week or so. But hopefully before long, won't be too long now, and I'll get back on there, putting aside some cash for it. So that's cool. Anyway, fucking, let me really fucking Foffs. Just fuck off today's cold. I've kind of developed. I've had for forever, and the flu that my wife's had for the last 8 weeks. Yeah, 8 weeks solid. She's had this fucking flu, and doctors didn't give her anything antiviral or anything like that. They just said, "Oh yeah, it'll go away and whatever." Then she has some steroid stuff and all in nightmare. So fuck off to stupid GPs, general practitioner. And that's about it. Sorry for the long rant, whatever. You guys are awesome. I'll catch you in an episode when I get a second, and I'll see you later. Cheers.
Rigamolte.
Rigamolte.
Thank you, guys.
It always sounds like he's in a fucking wind tunnel.
He was in a car. He was
driving,
using.
yeah.
Did you hear him? He had his turn signals going.
It's a rarity.
I love him. He is a responsible driver.
Hey, so am I, fucko.
By the way, I do have a props. I forgot to mention that. Props to my wife because 10 years ago, 10 years ago from this coming Wednesday, was the first time I met my wife, and she agreed to go out on a date with me.
At the Starbucks.
See, you know that. 10 years ago. 10 years from our first date. It's happening.
Congratulations, sir. You found someone. Somehow found someone to deal with you.
I'm going to get her pizza because I want her pizza.
You're going to get her pizza?
Because I want a piece of that ass.
Oh, God. All right. So we had a really, speaking of all the anger about cable companies, we did have someone write in and said, Josh wrote in and he said, I've got a great thought for you, Sarah, because you like cable companies so much. I just had my cable and internet turned back on after it being off for almost a week and downgraded to just internet. I was told that my cable service was off and all I needed to do was return the box when today a tech for the cable company came out and fucking disconnected everything. And when I called the assholes about it, they said all they could do was send out another dumbass technician to turn it back on, except the earliest they could get anyone out to my house is a fucking Monday. So now I have no internet or cable for the weekend. I'm out over $200 from turning it back on. Absolutely no compensation from the cable company. I'm already about halfway through the data on my phone plan for the month, which just started.
Ugh.
How do you fucking irate? Like, I've been looking up in Wisconsin. It hasn't been that bad. I don't understand how you have to deal with this stuff.
I can't wait for the days that, like, something else comes along. I know it's taking forever, but these fucking companies are gonna have to deal with it eventually.
These fucking companies.
Damn, dude.
These fucking companies.
Right.
Let's see. Chappie called in.
Hello, Seraphis, Rafus, and Zia. This is Low Walker Solar Chapitator calling in with my Foffs and props for the week. Fuck off to my so-called family for wanting to charge me $80 a month to fucking store my shit in their garage. I've never fucking asked you for a single thing, ever. You owe me money, and you have the nerve to turn around and want to charge me $80 a month. No. It's not how it works. If you want me to take it off what you owe me, I'm fine with that. But I am not going to pay you more on top of what you fucking owe me already. In addition to that, I want to give major props to a couple of people that really don't even know me very well, and they've been helping me out left and right. That's Lil Noel and Paula. They've been fucking phenomenal. Like I said, they aren't related to me. Noel and Paula have known me for maybe 6 months tops. Have done so much to help me out, and I am forever grateful for that. Oh, fuck off to you guys. Like, really? Last week, what the fuck was that with the butt dial? Yes, that was me. What the fuck was that shit? Like, seriously, go fuck yourselves, man. That was, I mean, it was funny as hell, don't get me wrong, but that was, I didn't even realize that my phone was ringing. I mean, I may or may not have been a couple of drinks deep, but that's beside the point. Oh, and props to you guys for doing that last week. That actually gave me a laugh that I really needed. Fuck off to fucking fake people, and the anniversary of my Uncle Chappie's passing is coming up. Props to that man for being there for me when he was around. Fuck off to the guy that just helped me out a little bit the other day. Fuck off to him. The reason why is because of the fact that we were riding down the road and he decided it'd be smart to go ahead and open up a bottle of fucking LTD whiskey and start chugging that. So yeah, seriously, dude, go fuck yourself. I just lost all my respect that I had for you.
Not only lose your respect for someone who's drinking whiskey while driving a car, but it's illegal, and I'd ask to get out of the car.
Yeah.
So yeah. As for the fuck off to us, well,
I think it was a very lighthearted fuck off to us.
Just gonna say, the move is yours, Chucky.
I thought it was, well, I'm glad that it made you laugh, sir. And I'm glad that, for whatever reason, we were in range of your ass for you to butt dial. Like, it meant that our number must have been somewhere, like, you know, within range.
Pizza that ass.
Pizza that ass. He's not enjoying this.
All right. So, Riku says, "Fuck that dick who acted all creepy at me at the bus stop on Monday."
Wait, so hold on. Because it's Riku, I'm kind of curious. Is it like an actual penis that acted creepy, or was it an actual, or was the person?
He would have let us know.
I'm just saying, like with Riku, like anything can happen.
Yeah, I feel like it would be an actual like guy dressed as a dick.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if anyone would run into a guy wearing a penis costume, it would be Riku.
I really want to meet Riku. I bet Riku's awesome.
And
we know Riku's awesome. But...
He also says props to everyone. Lots of love.
Thanks, buddy. We love you too.
So,
goddamn right.
So, Foff to the dick, but props to everyone.
Yes. Yes. Fuck that guy.
Well, he's not included in everyone.
Well, hold on. Well, is he included in everyone?
No!
Okay.
No. He means like us.
We make
the
the
listeners.
rules.
Yeah, the listeners.
All right. Well, Haster called in.
Oh, I haven't heard from Haster in a while. That's good.
Oh, by the way, it does sound like he's in a wind tunnel. I tried to clear this up as best as I could, so just a little word of warning that
turn down your. Yeah.
You may need to turn down your volume, but like I had to turn certain things up just to understand. But it sounds like he's like in a car with like a sunroof open, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, here's Haster.
Hey, this is Haster. So fuck you, Richard, you piece of shit. I mean, god damn it. You don't want to be a coder because you used to be a coder and now you're a manager and a big idea man. But yet you're still in the day-to-day maintenance and monitoring and all sorts of stuff. So you actually do need to have access to the project management tool, including all of the documentation we put out there. But oh, no, you don't want to, but you have to. So now I get to come in on a Sunday afternoon out of my time, and of course you're not going to reimburse me for this time. So fuck you. Yeah, fuck.
Ooh.
So, guy got a promotion a while ago. Doesn't want to hang with the lowly peons. It's just like Lumberg. He's working for Lumberg.
Mm-hmm.
Lumberg fucked her.
Yes. Lumberg fucked her.
You just got it.
That's the only quote.
Haster sounds so like awesome when he's angry. I mean, I don't want him to be angry, but he really articulates his fucks very nicely.
And let's see, Flock Block Blog says, props to my supervisor for getting me off the night watch, so I didn't have to spend the whole weekend adjusting, or the whole week adjusting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say props to my supervisor for getting me off. Period.
Just stop right there.
I wanted to stop it right there. Just
I believe I saw that video on Pornhub. I mean, it's pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, he walked into the office. He's just like, "Hey,
hey,
get off." All right. Let's see.
I think if you just search for sexy boss hand jobs, I mean, there you go.
Yeah. There's also
I like everybody's like, yeah, I saw that video too.
There's a lot of titty fucks too, because I don't
really?
know why.
I should like search that up.
Titty fucking.
Yeah, no.
I do know all about titty
fucking. Yes, you do.
What is that joke? It's like
you got the boobs for it.
I'm not gonna take credit for that joke, but there's a joke about.
I just saw you doing that, and that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yep. I would always do that to women, and then I would take one of my socks off and just wipe it right off their chests for them.
Wait a minute! If you're like titty fucking girl and you're banging their chin and then you jizz and then they get like a beard, is that like called the Santa Claus?
Yeah, just so you know, I totally did that back in the day.
So that's called the Santa Claus. Can we
no,
call it?
Not that.
I say let's call it the Santa Claus.
I feel like you should add on to it the fact that you wipe it off with a sock, and it should be sock
and
Santa.
it was the sock I was wearing because I didn't take them off.
Sock Santa.
All right, so the Santa Claus is getting the jizz on the chin and having it like a beard, but then Santa Claus's little helper, Santa Claus and his little helper is wiping it off with a sock.
Yes, and then hanging it up for the children for the next day.
Santa Claus and his little helper.
Ray is back because I feel like we actually haven't had this dirty of a conversation in a while on the Sundering.
That's why I'm here.
Santa Claus and his little helper. That might be a show title right there.
Yeah, it's a good idea actually.
Right. So from Adam, he says, "Foff to my employee who called out yesterday and today and probably tomorrow, so I won't get off a day off in 2 weeks." That sucks. That really sucks, Adam. I am sorry. Fuck, man. You need your rest.
You need to get off sooner than 2 weeks.
You need your rest.
You need to get off sooner than 2 weeks. On the Total Recall, 2 weeks.
Just so you know, looking for Santa's helper with safe search off is that's awesome. Just tons of tits.
Can we have our heads over the boobs? Or would that be too risque for our website?
Sexy nude Santa's helper.
Can we have like our heads over the boobs and then one of our heads over the crotch?
Ray, search Santa Claus tasteful nudes.
Tasteful nudes? Santa Claus tasteful nudes.
Hold on. All right. It's tasteful nudes for Santa Claus. Darren says Foff to hernia.
What the fuck? Why?
And
why
Foff to hernia repairs? I mean,
why? The first one's a naked dude. The rest of them are chicks.
Derry, I am sorry that you're dealing with hair repairs. That's fucking terrible, and I hope you're doing well.
All right, that's gross.
That's by the way, Durden is that's our guilty. That's our guilty nap time, by the way.
Nap time. I'm
AKA Deary, who's our pally.
Oh, Deary.
Oh, look at those. Oh, Mrs. Claus, big tits. There you go.
You're not taking this Foff section seriously at all, Ray.
Nope. Q-Ball says, I'm just going to keep trucking through and let you all be adolescents over here. Q-Ball says, Foff.
Oh, yeah, like you don't like boobies.
Yeah, I love tits. I love tits.
You're getting links now.
I found out a girlfriend of mine the other day, she was telling me her boob size, and she has a size G tit.
Yeah.
That sounds
but both tits. Both tits are G's, not just one
just
boob.
one of them?
Oh, that'd be weird if it was just like one's a G, one's like an A. It's like, what happened there?
One's a G and one's a lowercase G.
This girl has nothing to do with Santa Claus. It just says big tits, nice ass. And it's not even showing her ass. This is bullshit.
Yeah, Q-Ball says fuck off to snow over 3 feet of this crap. Dude, I agree with you. We had snow here and I'm so fucking over it. I'm ready to wear sundresses again and I'm over it.
Oh, God. A very, very bearded man. It just says gay Santa Claus. This shit's fun. It's hilarious.
I can't wait for Ray when he has to like apply for a job when they say we need to search your internet history and you're like, look, I gotta warn you. I'm on a show called The Sundering, and I have to do images, so I'm just gonna throw it out there.
You really think that I would let somebody search my history? It's not gonna happen.
There's something you need to know about me.
Alright, so Adam says, Foff to the old lady who asked her husband to move out of the way for the young lady who needs to pass, and then wide-eyed my ass when I said, pardon me, and she realized props... Oh, the second one. Props
to referred to as lady, which sucks.
Props to Lou for helping Deary out after her surgery so he could watch our raid and tell us what we were doing wrong while still being available to do boss deeps. Also props to Deary for being a champ. Yeah, so like I was streaming our raids and Deary was watching our raids from bed and telling us how we should fix things. So
nice.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
All right. I feel like I'm not going to click on that link.
Come on, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Wait, is there a link in the chat room?
Yes.
Oh, dear Lord.
Fetish pop culture, weird and then lurid is what's in the title of this, and I'm clicking it.
I clicked it.
Not that bad. I was just saying. I thought it was funny. Tasteful news.
Okay, I feel like we could put our heads on this girl's butt.
Yeah, see? See?
All right, so we got some. God damn it!
He can't even fucking speak. He's just thinking about who knows what the
Tasteful
fuck he's thinking
nudes.
about. Tasteful news.
All right, here we go. Random questions.
Where's your wife?
Don't have one.
How come?
It's a long story.
Do you have kids?
No, I don't.
How come?
It's an even longer story.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
What's your favorite scary movie?
Random questions, emails, phone calls, and stalkers.
Here's Johnny! What the fuck was that shit?
I always feel like I'm in trouble at the end of that one. Like, I always feel like he's yelling at me.
All
You
right.
are in trouble.
So Riku sent in his gauntlet. I'm excited.
Yes.
I love Riku Gauntlet.
All right, so he says, so what scary game would you play on cam so everyone could watch you be scared?
I'm really familiar with scary games. I guess I would do one, though.
I scare very easily. Let me just put that out there.
I want to watch you watch Attack.
You
on
know the castle, the little Boo castles in like Super Mario Bros. That scares Zia. The scary music, the ghosts flying around, freaks her out.
It's kind of scary. No, yeah, I'd
Pisses
probably
her pants.
I would probably be freaked out by Attack on Titan. Yeah, I would. And
I almost want to make you play the browser game of Attack on Titan.
I would
There's a
probably be better
browser
off playing a game. I can usually play a scary game than watch something scary.
It's not scary, but I feel like you'd be freaked out by the Titans. So
I probably would.
I'm trying to think
if
of a scary game.
So very recently. So first of all, I think Slender Man would be a good one.
but isn't that kind of like we already know what it looks like and everything?
Yeah, I know, but Slender Man's still really scary. PT, and if you haven't watched a video of that being played, you should go to YouTube and type in PT Let's Play. That
PT
game.
Cruiser?
No.
Because they're scary.
PT.
They're scary looking vehicles. They're like so
don't want to
hideous.
drive one of those.
They're so
No,
hideous.
this is.
They're so hideous.
No, it's No, it's a game. It's a demo for the Silent Hill that's coming out, and it is terrible. It's disturbing and very, very scary, and that would probably be funny to watch me play.
You know what I want, Ray? Here's what I want. I want us to find a scary game for Zia to play, and you and I make comments like we're at the movie theater, like, "No, don't go in that door! No, don't go in there! Oh, you dumb bitch! You dumb bitch! Look what you did!"
Mystery Science Theater it.
I would never use such language. First of all,
shut up, Ray.
Anyhow,
Such
probably
lurid
PT would be
language.
a really good one.
We should Mystery Science Theater it. That would be awesome.
Oh, it's a scary. It's uncomfortable. It like turns. There's some things and there's like an image or two in there that really turns my stomach. It's so scary. Oh God. Anyway, Cheetos. His next question. This is a question, by the way. I'm not just yelling Cheetos. Why do you feel like crap after nomming a bag of them?
I don't feel like crap. They're delicious.
I do because I like flaming hot Cheetos, and it's usually because after I consume a lot of hot things, it makes me ill. Yes, there's semen jokes in there.
I hope you're like making notes of like audio to cut out of some of
no,
this.
I don't make notes. I don't plan ahead.
God damn it! I'm not asking you to plan ahead. It just happened.
I know, but that requires doing something right now. I'm listening, enjoying.
Damn it! All right. Let's see. Ever 100%ed on RPG?
No.
Yes. Final Fantasy VII.
Same here. You beat both the weapons and everything? Yeah, me too. The only thing I didn't do in Final Fantasy VII was get Aerith's like final thing.
Hey, don't ruin it for me.
I never got that. I'm not ruining it for you. Have you ever even played Final Fantasy VII?
No, we've been over this.
You should play it. It's cool. It's a good game.
Is it like next gen, like ported to something else?
Yeah,
I think
they
you
have
could
it
get it
on
on.
Steam
I think you
store.
can get it on Steam. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can get it on Steam. It's really
Maybe
good.
I'll do that someday then.
It's one of I know it's like the Goonies where we're like, oh, you really need to play the Goonies. Like,
No,
no,
if you
Final
guys
Fantasy
make it a
VII
thing, then I won't do it. So you
The
better be
I
careful.
know-
Tread lightly.
No, I know you would like 7 because I think you'd like Sephiroth a lot. And actually, if you haven't played 7, you probably also have not played Final Fantasy 6, right?
I haven't played any Final Fantasy.
So you would like Final Fantasy 6 as well because Kefka's a really badass villain.
I feel like Arthas was modeled after Sephiroth. To a certain extent, like the look.
Although technically, Arthas was first.
Was he?
Yes.
No.
What year did...
No.
When did Frozen Throne come out? Not Frozen Throne. When did... Look it up. Because Final Fantasy 7 was 1997.
Warcraft Frozen Throne was released on 2003.
Oh, my. Yeah. Okay. Arthas came after. My mistake. Right. So I would say... So yeah, Final Fantasy 7. Is that the only one you've done?
No, 100% of RPG, that was the only one I've ever done.
Okay.
As 100%.
So, yeah, I did Final Fantasy 7. The North American version of Final Fantasy 10, I did. And I'm close to doing it in the international version, but I need to finish killing the rest of the Dark Aeons.
What the fuck does that mean, international version?
There's 2 different versions, and the international version of Final Fantasy 10 has more bosses at the end of the game. So
Is that the one that has like the pop stars?
That's X2. That's X2.
Hey, Ray, Chef Fulgence says Final Fantasy 7 is currently 50% off on Steam.
Yeah. Right, so Final Fantasy 7, and then Chrono Trigger.
That's one of Dan's favorite games. He always talks about it.
It is a game that everyone needs to play. That is a game.
I've never played Chrono Trigger, but I watched my friend play it. Because at the time, me and him, we were roommates, and I just watched him play it.
Okay. That's fair. I'd rather watch somebody play it than play it myself, actually. The game, like, it gives me the, there's some things about Chrono Trigger that freak me out as an adult.
You freak out easily.
Room Fondle hated Final Fantasy 7, he says.
That's fair. You can just, 7.
Oh God, I
know
disliking it and then me not playing it. It's like 2 totally different things. Like, oh, that's fine. Why you never played it?
See, the thing is, a lot of people like Final Fantasy 8. I didn't really enjoy Final Fantasy 8. I enjoyed Final Fantasy 9 more.
I liked 8's. There's I hated the junction system in 8. I thought it was garbage.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy the gameplay of 8.
But I like the love story in 8.
I don't even really remember. I just felt like I just didn't enjoy 8, so I don't even really remember the story. But Final Fantasy 9, I just excuse me, I've got the hiccups now.
Oh shit!
Yeah, drunkie.
No, Final Fantasy 9, I enjoyed the story. I really like Final Fantasy 9.
I like Final Fantasy 9. Up until shit got weird in the middle of the game. I feel like the game changed pace in a way that I didn't like. 9 has fantastic music. I think Final Fantasy 6 actually is probably one of the best Final Fantasy.
I've never played Final Fantasy 6. Final Fantasy 7 was my first Final Fantasy game.
You'd like 6.
I played 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10-2. And 10-2 made me want to throw up in my mouth.
I think 10-2 had fun ideas. It just was... It was... I don't know.
It felt like K-pop.
The fighting...
It was a non-stop K-pop.
Yeah. I mean,
it was a K-pop RPG.
J-pop.
Yeah. Yeah. I could talk about Final Fantasy for, ages.
Alright, so, what is your dream pet? Was it Cerberus?
Oh.
I want that. Give me that.
Maybe
a unicorn.
One of those Pac-Man frogs that just sit there and go... I love them. They're the best things ever.
I really, really want a dream pet. It doesn't matter. A red panda. You're right. And if you've never seen a red panda, if you're in your car, obviously don't look it up. But when you get to work or home or whatever, look up red pandas because they're stinking adorable.
At the Atlanta Zoo, there's a red panda that I saw laying on his back, and he was scratching his balls.
Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute.
Yeah, they're so cute, scratching their balls.
Whenever you scratch your balls, get off their fucking dick.
Just saying, got kids there. I don't
So
scratch my
what?
balls in front of my
Fucking
kids.
kids, guess what? People have balls.
Oh yeah, Red 13 would be a fun pet. Let's see what. So can you chug a bottle of scotch?
But Ray never answered.
Oh, Ray
I
never
did.
answered. He did.
Oh.
The Pac-Man
Frog that
frog.
goes.
Oh, the Pac-Man frog. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
I would. No, I can't chug a bottle of scotch.
Scotch is meant for sipping. You know, you kick back, relax, have a cigar, drink some
bastard.
scotch. No, you get some scotch, you get a nice glass, you get a cigar, you kick back.
I mean,
and
he
relax.
does have a point.
I mean, scotch is meant to be enjoyed in a relaxed atmosphere. It's not like Jägermeister where you have to sit back and chug the whole fucking bottle.
Yeah.
Scotch, you sit back, you take a few drinks, you take a puff on a cigar, you shoot the shit with friends. That's what scotch is.
Yeah. That's
what
it's
it is.
It's just called drinking without like having to have drinking games.
Now,
That's what we used to do back in the day. Just fucking we played a drinking game. It's called drinking.
If anyone should be able to respect the fact that you kick back, you relax, you sipping on some whiskey or scotch and having a cigar, Zia, I would think it would be you.
Yeah. It's good.
I feel like you would respect that choice.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
You called me an old man when I brought this up.
She smoked a cigar with me like at the first Massively, I think.
We should have had cigars after the end
We
of the
should
fucking
have.
world of podcast.
We should have.
Because I swear to God, that walking back with you and Random Geek,
Yeah.
like you and Adam, I wish I would have. I feel like a cigar in my hand would have completed it. Although I was. Sorry, I'm looking at Mark because I'm sure the idea of walking down the streets of California with two men are probably not on his list of things for his wife to do.
Whatever,
But,
they're two trusted men.
Yeah, they were two very trusted men. I was so hammered. I think
Top
if I would have smoked
men.
a cigar.
Top men.
Yeah, we're top men.
Top men. Yeah, no, we should have smoked cigars. I haven't appreciated.
Thank you, Bim. Fuck yeah, Bim just called me a distinguished gentleman.
Well,
No.
Bim,
some people lie, Sarah.
fuck you, Ray.
I'm working on this picture.
I like Bim. Props to Bim for calling me a distinguished gentleman in the chat room.
She doesn't know you very well.
Yeah, really.
She shared a room with us. She knows
know.
me.
There's a really great picture of me on the bed with her in 20. Did you have a stuffed plush animal as a kid? If so, what was it?
I had two. I had a Kermit the Frog, and I had a Smurf.
The only one that I can remember was a sock monkey. Otherwise, all I can think about were like plastic toys.
I had a stuffed Smurf, and it wasn't like one of like the named ones. So like I always changed like what he was.
Oh, Smurfette.
No, it wasn't Smurfette. It was.
In it.
That came later. That was puberty. Like, I'm talking about
Was
like
he pulling it?
I'm talking about like when I was in kindergarten. When I was in kindergarten, I had a stuffed Smurf that like he didn't have like it was just a generic Smurf. So I always used to change what his specialty was.
That's actually kind of cool. Andy, do you have one?
What was the question?
Did you have a stuffed animal as a child?
I had like the only thing I could think of, because I don't really remember, is my mom collected Beanie Babies. I had a moose that I took from it.
Oh, sure. I had a few Beanie Babies.
You know, Chef Fulgen says now I sleep with a stuffed bacon stuffed animal, and it's right
Jesus
here.
Christ!
It's right here.
I mean, if I had a stuffed animal that was big enough to replace the pillow I used,
I should have brought this to BlizzCon.
So Andy, pillow pet.
Pillow pet.
Pillow pet.
I'll have to bring this up to Chili.
That's gonna go off in the middle of the night. It's gonna be so annoying. We should go ahead. God, I wish I knew the dates for BlizzCon. I would go ahead and like look all that shit. I have so much I could get done if I knew the dates for BlizzCon.
That's everyone's thinking right now.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Oh, so we had a Morse call. And I call this a Morse call because it sounds like Morse code.
Okay.
So, it's just kind of weird.
Okay.
So, possibly a wrong number, but it could be a real number calling us.
Okay.
So there you go. That's the call we got. It could be aliens. It could be a lot of things. But I figured I should play it. Because it was weird.
That was weird. That was a call into us.
That was a call into us. It was a Morse code call.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Fakupog asks, guy you know that doesn't reply to your emails coming back from deployment, do you visit him at the airport?
He doesn't answer the...
So I would say if he's not replying to any of your emails and he's coming back from deployment, I would say that you probably don't need to go visit him at the airport. Maybe when he gets home, you visit him, maybe?
I would say when he gets home.
Right?
No.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I know that I don't reply to emails, so the first part of that, I'm just like, oh, great, this is probably about me. Like, fucking emails.
You're so vain. You probably think this question is about you.
It was.
All right, so we have not one, not two, not three,
not
but
four,
four.
not five,
no,
not
actually,
six,
no, we
not
have
seven.
four. We have 4 reviews. We have 4 motherfucking
Why don't
reviews.
we, like, spread this out?
No, it's
We're blowing all of our load at once.
Well, hopefully this will incentivize someone to drop us a review somewhere.
All right.
Whoa.
All right, so our first one from...
That's
do you want to read this?
That's a really, really good review. Yeah, I would like to read this one. So from Opus Magnus, Lunatics on Display. 5 stars on iTunes. In Victorian times, it was considered fashionable to visit lunatic asylums as entertainment. That's true. This podcast is as near that experience as currently allowable by law and moral convention. All 3 hosts display a plethora of mildly disturbing and always amusing personality disorders.
Plethora?
A plethora, yeah. I can't believe you said...
Plethora.
Yeah, okay. Plethora.
Notable includes, but are not limited to, a bacon obsession, bird roleplay fetishism, and a narcissistic nymphomania. I write this review with a degree of certainty that the gentle ribbing I am providing will be taken with the humor intended. Yes, it is. Humor is the one quality they have in abundance, unlike the IQ of one of its semi-regular hosts that barely manages to make it above the average wind chill at Olean, New York.
So, I'm the narcissistic nymphomaniac,
Oh, I
right?
figured that would be me.
Oh.
Yeah, really.
That's probably me.
Oh. Well, now
I
I'm
guess so.
disappointed.
I don't know. I assume that everybody wants to have sex with me, right?
Yeah. Okay, so maybe you are narcissistic. All right. I mean, I assume that about myself.
We all assume that we all fuck ourselves a lot.
I assume that people are like, all right, I've met you. Here's a pound of bacon. Let's do this. That's what goes on in my head.
What the fuck was the show title called? Like Santa...
Santa Claus and his little helper, right?
I call it something as a foot.
Well, we'll have to talk. All right.
I already did the fucking
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. I'm
All right.
that picture.
All right, so Stu dropped us a review on Stitcher. The title of it is called Amazing Laughs, Amazing Bacon. 5 stars on Stitcher. The show keeps me laughing every day at work. The hosts have great chemistry and offer a nice change to just regurgitating Warcraft news and include other games, geeky discussion, and bacon news. Keep up the great work. You all keep talking about streaming more games. Do it.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Stu. I'm glad that we keep you entertained at work, truly.
All right. Ray, here's a short one even you could read.
God damn it, I'm fucking trying to do this shit.
Jesus Christ,
We need to figure out, dude, that one from that guy, Opus Magnus. That's funny.
That is
Sorry.
that
was a great
Was
review.
it
Thank you.
Valdo Vega, 575 Queef, 5 stars. Funny and dirty as hell, love it.
That was from iTunes.
575 Queef.
Thank you.
All right. So do you want to read the last one?
Yeah, Sid Vicious says, great show, 5 stars. Love the adult theme and funnies. Great chemistry between the host. Even Ray when he shows up. LOL, JK.
I know.
Ray, man.
Guess what? Fucking football comes first in my life. Which
fucking chucking football.
Fucking chucking football.
So yeah, and that last one was also from iTunes. So thank you everyone for the awesome reviews. Absolutely love it. Drop us a review on iTunes or Stitcher, preferably and. Would be a huge help. So that takes us straight to haikus.
Big titties and ass. She wants to be inside you. Haikus from Zia.
You know, whenever I listen to that little bumper for haikus, I always think that's from Jangasm. She's a mom now.
Oh yeah.
It's just weird. All right.
Good for her. I'm sure I'll be down that road at some point, maybe this year.
Yep.
Who knows?
Hey, practicing is the best part.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd rather think practice than actually do it at the moment.
Get it in.
Put it in.
Walk. Right. Thanks for the reviews. Making fun of Ray is great. We are glad he's back.
Are ya?
I am. I really do miss you. Like, I really, really do miss you.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. I'm looking deep into your eyes and your big green headphones. And all I'm thinking about is how good you'd look naked making that face.
Yeah.
Hitting me under my chin with your dick.
I think my asshole just puckered a little bit there.
Thinking about his dick hitting my chin?
No, just let him naked making that face.
Alright, well, if you like making Sarah's asshole pucker, you should follow him on Twitter. Where can they follow you, sir?
You can find me on Twitter at Seraphis. On Xbox Live, Amish Mafia, space 2 words. Amish Mafia is 2 words. And PlayStation Network, I'm on there as Seraphis Prime. Hit me up. Ray?
I'm on Twitter, it's RAYFYST. Same thing with Xbox Live. I got Grand Theft Auto 5 for Xbox One and Minecraft. That's it. So if you want to play those with me, hit me up.
You should get the Halo Master Chief Collection so we can play.
I don't want to buy any more games.
Fuck you, man.
Just saying, I wouldn't play it enough.
Alright. Zia?
And I actually, well, I'm on Twitter at ITSXIA, and I discovered very recently that I actually have 2 different Steam accounts.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know which one to ever use. So whatever one you, which one did you send the game to?
Whatever one said that you wanted that game. There's one of them that said I want Tabletop Simulator.
Okay, I'll have to look up which one that is and then tell everybody so they can join me on Steam and play it. But anyhow, so for right now, ITSXIA on Twitter. There's a lot of really great places that you can find this wonderful, glorious shit show. The web, of course, thesundering.net. We are also on Twitter at The Sundering. We do have a Facebook page as well, facebook.com/thesundering. If you would like to view this show or previous episodes of The Sundering, you can find us on YouTube, youtube.com/thesundering podcast. As we've mentioned, we are at some point going to start streaming games, and you should join us on our Steam group, which is The Sundering. You can give us a call at 323-SUNDER-0 or 323-786-3370. If you butt dial us, as Lore Walker's Soul has found out, we will air it. Thankfully, he just had a really, really funny thing and a good sense of humor about it.
To be fair, if we get butt dialed and it is clearly not appropriate, I'm not going to edit the audio. But this one was... Harmless. I felt was all right.
No, if it was something where you were talking about your bank account or you and your wife were having an argument, we wouldn't play it.
If they're having an argument, I'll play it.
Or girlfriend, or boyfriend, or significant other, or fetish doll, or whoever.
Unless it was Rick and Morty. Because let's be real, that'd be kind of fast.
I want to hear him arguing with the hobo taking his underpants.
I know, right? What the fuck?
He's having sex with underpants gnomes.
Maslow, what's the name of the account? I never noticed, so I want to like follow you if that's the case.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I don't know what your new one is, Maslow, because I went to look and I thought I was following it already.
Yeah, I want to make sure that I am. Hey, I fucking take time off Twitter a lot.
Oh, well, whatever. And you can always email the show, thesundering.podcast@gmail.com. As we mentioned earlier, we are still Catalyst Gaming Media, but now we are becoming the greater a greater whole, the D20 Creative Alliance.
Which you'll hear in our outro soon.
Which we will have in our outro very, very soon. Head over to d20crit.com and find all the fantastic, amazing people who are a part of this train that we're so excited to be on. And finally, our intro is Boxing Fox. Hooray for crazy, goofy ska music. Thank you, everyone, for submitting Foss tonight. Questions. Thank you to our chat room. A lot of you guys stuck around.
Yeah, who's still here?
You know what? I want to say your all's names because I like saying your all's names. And the majority of you actually stuck it out for what came along as a pretty long show. Bim, Homebrew, Toasted, Posted Can, Valkyr, Will, Derry, I hope you're recovering nicely. Battle Panda, Lumpy, Q-Ball, Adam, Rob, EC, Broom, Adam, Tristan, Twemblay, Dane, Dutch Rudder, BBQ, because barbecue, fuck yeah, Chef Bull, Jen, Left Tit, Velvet, and Joe Brewer. As always, fucking download us. Invite us into your home, your ears, your head. We just want to be inside of you.
Next time, we podcast from a Tasteful Nudes photo shoot.
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
I love the 20.